Hey everybody, this is Eddie Ember coming at you with another episode of You Don't Know Jack. Before we jump into this episode, I have a funny story to tell you. I was all ready to tape a few episodes of You Don't Know Jack, so I taped them episodes, and then when I went to go pack up my recording materials, my microphone was unplugged during the entire thing. Yeah. So these are going to be silent episodes. Enjoy. I know some people will take that as a God bless, but enjoy.
Buster's Bait Shop. Master baiters since 1923.
To learn that insert tab A into slot B were actually directions for assembling their set of Scandinavian dresser drawers. Customer service representatives immediately approached the young couple in the housewares department and asked them to see.
Hi, folks. Listen, you're going to want to take this.
We're at 30 seconds.
Hi there, I'm Donnie. So, how many players will be employing our little game? All alone? Here's hoping some jaunty trivia can fend off the crushing loneliness. What's your name? Great.
Okay, folks, we're getting close. 10 seconds.
Best intentions.
Can I get a jungle check?
6, 5,
Okay, fade to black.
3.
All last Tuesday, all the time.
Hey, Cookie here. Always baked, never fried. Couldn't find a partner? Gee, it's kind of like a metaphor. You know what that means? And today's wrong answer of the game is being brought to you by...
Beautiful on the inside surgical artwork, because real art takes guts.
If you happen to find our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, you'll be rewarded with big prizes and cash. Okay, let's light this sucker. First, surely you joust. Imagine you're at the theme restaurant Medieval Times Dinner and Tournament, or similar medieval-themed restaurant/horse show, and you're asked to observe a moment of silence for a fallen jouster. In medieval terms, how long would you wait? Half a second, 1.5 minutes, half... A moment was a medieval unit of time equal to 1/40th of an hour, or 1.5 minutes. Coincidentally, that's also the time it takes to bludgeon the obnoxious kid sitting next to you with your giant roasted chicken leg. Take a good look at... You can tell I'm acting because I'm yelling! You ever notice there are just some actors who tend to play the title characters in all their movies? For example, Sylvester Stallone, Rocky, Rambo, Judge Dredd, Tango and Cash. Anyway, in which Al Pacino movie does Pacino not play the title character? Scarface, The Godfather Part 2, Donnie Brasco, or You Don't Know Jack? The correct answer is... Al Pacino did not play Donnie Brasco in Donnie Brasco. Johnny Depp did. Which leads nicely into the question, will Johnny Depp ever play another character in a movie that doesn't involve him wearing makeup and a strange hat and standing in front of a green screen? Say hello to my little friend. And by little friend, I of course mean this. Medical procedure velvet painting from beautiful on the inside surgical artwork. You like scar faces, scar bellies, scar butts? You got 'em. It's art. It's art that produces scars. It's SCART. You'll be happy to know this wrong answer of the game comes with $4,000. Congrats. And on its way, there once was a twin from Nantucket. If the Minnesota Twins were to sign a man from Nantucket, which of the following would not be true? There once was a man from Nantucket. He'd play on the same team as did Puckett. Twin Cities is home, they play in a dome, and we're champs in '91, so suck it. The Minnesota Twins moved from the Metrodome to Target Stadium in 2010. Now if the Chicago Cubs were to sign a fella from Venus... Coming up next, I'll sue you right to sleep, and it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna read a list of 7 names. For each one, tell me if it's one of the largest U.S. law firms or a musical duo. If it's a law firm, press 1 on your keyboard. If it's a musical duo, press 2. Answer correctly and get $300 in royalties. Answer wrong and I sue your pants off. And those look like expensive pants. You got 30 seconds. And yes, those are billable. Alrighty then, here it comes. Sullivan and Cromwell. Ashford and Simpson. Covington and Burling. Hall and Oates. Seals and Crofts. Kirkland and Loggins and Massey. I can't decide if that performance belongs on a bus bench or playing for tips outside a casino buffet line. And if you ask me, someone should sue the captain and Tennille for ever breaking up. I miss you, Captain! And Tennille.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Take a stab at hot girl-on-girl distraction. What would most likely be the next hit single from singer Katy Perry? I slapped a girl, I wrestled a girl, I fenced a girl, or I massaged a girl. A parry is a maneuver in fencing, so Katy Perry would fence a girl. Oh, and she'd like it. Which is fine as long as she's wearing protection. That about does it for round 1. And you're sitting pretty for someone so ugly. Keep in mind, in round 2, everything is worth twice as much. Well, no time like the present. This one's called Me, a Game Show Host. You, an Idiot. Which of the following missed connections ads on Craigslist would best describe the star-crossed Greek lovers Hero and Leander? You, Babe in Tower with Lamp. Me, Dude in Ocean. You, Lady on Throne. Me, Guy drinking poison. You, Pillar of Salt. Me. The Greek myth of Hero and Leander involves a lady who would light a lamp in her tower for a man who would swim to see her. And then one day a storm blew her lamp out and he was washed out to sea. Which just proves my point that long-distance relationships don't work. Did you hear me, Bryn Derry? Stop calling me. It's over between us. This one's known as edible underpants. If each pair of Fruit of the Loom underwear came filled with the actual fruit that's on the label, what would I not be able to whip out of my pants for a quick, healthy snack? A nice warm apple, some moist purple grapes, some odorific green grapes, or a banana? Believe it or not, there is no banana on the Fruit of the Loom underwear label. I'm not saying that if you were to reach around in there long enough, though, that you wouldn't find one.
Plucking chickens picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Try this on for size. One man's trash is another man's question. It's time for a send in your trash question.
Looking through your trash bag. What's it say about you? Funky trash.
Okay, so I've got a pile of trash here, and I'm gonna go through the trash and, oh, gross. Okay, we've got a school expulsion form, a picture of a little kid with the name Phoebe written at the bottom, and a red hunting cap. Whose trash is this? Elmer Fudd's, Nate Archibald's, Holden Caulfield's, or Joey Tribbiani's? Hello? Expelled from school, little sister named Phoebe, iconic red hunting cap. Yep, this is the trash of Holden Caulfield, the main character of The Catcher in the Rye. And don't ask me how a fictional character sent in his trash. It's a game, okay? Deal with it. We're making half of this shit up.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla.
And now, beef belly jelly bellies. Based on anatomy, if Potbelly's Sandwich Shop made a store that catered to cows, what would it be called? Pot 2 bellies, Pot 3 bellies, Pot 4 bellies, or Pot 5 bellies? A cow has a stomach system made up of 4 separate but connected compartments: the rumen, the reticulum, the omasum, and the abomasum. I hope cows don't start eating at Potbelly's. It'll make me feel really awkward when I order a steak sandwich.
Hold me, never let me go. And my dreaming question.
It's time for Housing Bubble, Toil, and Trouble. Suppose Home Shopping Network decided to get into actually selling home mortgages. Individually wrapped, of course. Which of the following hot picks would not be offered? A cubic zirconium arm, a Waterford crystal yam, a dark faux mahogany rim, or a stain-resistant plush ram? A yam is not a type of mortgage, it's a sweet potato. While we're on the subject, I know a great bank that refinances sweet potatoes. And when I say bank, I mean guy who lives in the apartment next to mine. And when I say lives, I mean squats. But he's the best. The best. Brace yourself for the attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press the number 1. $4,000 if you're right, but you'll... Ah, you already know the rules. Off you go. Help! Is there a doctor in this movie? I need these doctor's movie stats. Good luck. There you have it! Wow, I've got 2 words for you. Get a life. And if you send me any sort of email or letter about how many words are in the phrase get a life, then I think I will have proven my point.
You don't know Jack!
That'll do it, folks. What's going on, Donnie?
Just give me the single if you want to proceed with continuation.
Insulating your home and other uses for those spoiled leftovers.
It's delicious. Nostrum tastes just like. I mean, it tastes. I enjoy the freedom of wireless. It tastes the pain. Nostrum makes me feel fresh. Nostrum improved my golf game. I made $20,000. I never knew love, and then I tried Nostrum.
I haven't cried in weeks, I think.
You should take Nostrum just in case.
There's no downside.